Lieutenant, just like the dagger you previously had against my neck, I feel it still. This deathly love we have, that I've managed to get through to you, even knowing all this, you still accepted and abandoned what you knew for me. You saved me. You made me feel as though I was more than just a man. As though I have so much more to offer just to you, no one else. My lieutenant. You are mine. No matter what, you must follow the chain of command. So I'll be your commander. For life. Do you understand? I'm saying I love you, Lieutenant, and I want more of you. More and more. I can't get enough. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. And it doesn't matter which. I'll make this work. This dysfunctional and oh so debaucherous relationship of knives and kisses. How the carnal instincts come out in the most divine ways when our lips touch, when I wrap each and every finger individually around your neck to draw you into me, and I pull your waist that much closer to mine. I love feeling you, all of you against me, unfettered by clothing, or even unfettered by falsities and feelings. What we have is a purity like no one else. I love you, my lieutenant, both as the man I am and the monster. And just as I feel your fingers tense against my back as I hold you that much closer, your fetid breath of insatiable lust and love breathe hot and heavy on my neck, just as my teeth graze yours. How I want you, Lieutenant. And that's not to say in a debaucherous way, no. I want you in a way that's both innocent and not. I want you to be mine, body, mind, and soul. As I hold you like this, as my teeth graze your neck, do you feel how much desire, love, passion I have for you? There is so much, Lieutenant. You've stayed with me, even when you could have killed me. That blade at my heart must have passed right through it, because you've struck me like an arrow. Struck me, pierced my cold, dead heart, and made me live again through the threat of what could have been and what you chose instead. I will make you feel as alive as you make me. I refuse to let it be just as is. No, it must be so much more. For you, Lieutenant, I would give anything, everything, with no hesitation and no limit. That's what I want. All of you, because all of me needs all of you wrapped up in my arms, tied up, and mine, like a gift that never stops giving. And I see, Lieutenant, how much of an effect my desires have on you in this world we live in. And just as I have shown you my vulnerabilities, sometimes even showing you my drunk expression, I regret nothing, because it brought us even closer together. It took down boundaries that would have been something so unhinged and difficult to overcome. Mountains turn to molehills. It's what I need, for you to see me as a human, not just as a killing machine to save us all. I've long since given that up. And this escape, this adventure with you, I want nothing more than to have my time with you, the rest of my life to spoil you in this mansion, to have everything we could dream of together, and to protect what's rightfully ours. Perhaps my words may seem disingenuous, in which case I'll just prove it with my actions that much more, my lieutenant. I refuse to let anything get in the way of what we have. I refuse to let anything at all, stop us from being happy. For once in my miserable life, I found my happiness, and it lies with you. And I finally see it. I finally understand how much I missed dedicating my life to a cycle of revenge and trust, and all of those stuffed animals, each one a failure. And yet here I am, seeing life in a much better light, thanks to the one who was going to kill me, of all things. I owe you much, my sweetest love. Won't you exist here, as if we are the last two on the planet? Let's exist and thrive, find our way through this world of peril, of pain, and make it something so much more, one fingertip at a time, chilling up your back like that. I know how it is, how much this means to you, as much as it means to me as well. My heart, every ounce of it, the blood pumping through my veins, goes on fire when I see you. My sweetest love, won't you forever be mine, Lieutenant? You chose to spare me the fate I deserved, the assassin which stole my heart. Are you proud, Lieutenant? I could get you a court-martial, but instead, it got you a place even more special, a place that kept you even closer. You're more than my pet, Lieutenant, and as painful as it is, you saved me. Eventually, I would have ended up so sad, so miserable. I already was. It just wasn't okay anymore. My everything was falling apart, and I would have preferred, in some aspects, to have never met someone so pure as yourself. For an assassin, you sure do know how to make me feel. My angst and pain washed away like they didn't exist, and still I dare to want more. Does that make me a bad person, I wonder? Does that make me greedy? If it does, then so be it. I'll be the greedy devil who steals your heart and spoils you even as others suffer. So be it. You would have killed me. I will stop at nothing to make you feel. I know it's what you crave, what you need in your life. You need someone to make you feel, because so many times you've felt what it's like to be nothing, to feel like nothing, but you will never be again, my lieutenant. You have a place here, a place no one else can take. No matter how much, you can never lose it. Never in a million years. Will I see anyone like I see you? You are mine. Won't you allow such a beast to claim you? Such a man among men as myself. Someone to take you and make you and break you deliciously. You're so beyond yourself with what you feel. I don't blame you. You were made to do something, and you failed it miserably. But you gained something through it. I may be the devil to some interest parties, but I will never be something of a negative influence on you. And if I am, so what? I'll be something that tears down those walls and makes you mine, a monster and a man, your captain. You will be my Ackerman. You'll have my name and my love and passion. It's all yours. And I refuse to accept anything less than absolution, Lieutenant. I order you to kiss me like you've never kissed me before. And that's an order. My little demon you are, the one who tries to kill, but only slew my heart and ripped it out, and stole me from the wonders of what it is to be in love. This mixture of desire and intent which I wish to hold you. These hands, these nails in your back, and this kiss so deep it feels the insides recessing of your mouth. I want it all, to feel the details of every tooth with my tongue. I want to dance with your tongue on mine. Dip you low like this, and stare into those eyes like they're endless. Oh. Oh. This motif of such inexplicable wonder. I want you, and I need you, my lieutenant. This no longer follows the chain of command, no. Instead, I feel it's something so much more. It's pure desire, pure want and need. When I hold you, my fingers delicately caressing the back of your neck, your back, and everything in between. I feel you, your warmth. You're everything, and it excites me. It makes me feel alive, like I can exist without fear, that even my assassin was charmed by my kiss, by this tongue which explores the architecture of every crevice and secret in your mouth and body. How coy you act, Lieutenant. You make me so excitable, as though I'm not your captain for just this moment, as if I'm the demon to take you, the angel to save you, to savor those lips and take them just like that. Do you like when I force you to look at me, when I grab that pretty chin of yours and bring it closer, when I stare in those eyes of yours and make sure that you can see my desire burning in tangible form? My passion for you is unending. You can be my ecstasy, my everything I ever wanted in this world. That's what I want you to be. Yourself, without limits. Yourself beyond any shadow of any doubts. That's what I crave. That sense of self and worth. Everything you can imagine. I want to see a path where we do more than just exist. I want to thrive with you, Lieutenant, and that's why I take the time to focus on the tender details of your weakest points. This is a romance even novels couldn't take because of how heated, how passionate we are. I refuse to let it be anything else. My lieutenant, do you crave this aggression, this possession? How much of me craves much of you, all of you? Unapologetically, I want everything from head to toe. Won't you be mine, Lieutenant? Right here, right now, with the shackles of love, the ties of fate, and the passion in every growl. My lieutenant, this will be the sweetest embrace we have ever had. One so sweet, we will never know anything less. I love you, my lieutenant. Won't you love me forever? As much as my heart wants you in the worst ways, it also wants you in innocent ways as well. I want to see you smile and thrive in ways we were never allowed to as soldiers, as those who protect. There was none to protect us but ourselves. And I want, for once in my life, to have someone that has my back, that I could have theirs. I want to give something softer than just the harsh reality of necessity. I want passion, love, and so much more. My love for you, it's unending. And I will stop at nothing to have more of you, no matter the case. My lieutenant, how you make my heart feel so light. And after so much pain, I feel free. And I feel as though, even after everything, I can be a man instead of a monster, but I can be both. I can protect you and properly be your captain, but I won't shackle you. I'll make sure I earn it. The passion is real. The passion is ours to share. You and I. I want it to be unfettered and unhindered by anything of the outside world. I wish I was charitable enough to count for them, but I've cast aside my past. You are all that matters to me now. You are my everything, and that's all I care about. I want you, and I need you. You will be mine, Lieutenant. By saving my life, by sparing it, you've given me the right to take you as my own. I will take the offensive and make you mine 1,000 times over. My desire seems to be met by yours, in which case we're a perfect match, Lieutenant. And I think it's perfect. We've each had each other's lives in our hands, and proven love overcomes duty. Even as much as I cherish it, there's so much more to you, Lieutenant. It's more than just me selfishly wanting to steal you from this world that's corrupt, the world that would kill us both. Instead, I want to show you a better place, a place within my arms that's meant just for you, no one else. No intruder, no interlopers, just an assassin and a fallen captain who wishes to be yours forever. Isn't it what you wanted? All of this life. Otherwise, why would you spare someone like me? You are such a strange one, such an anomaly. But I love that about you. It adds layers to what is already perfection in my eyes. You are my everything, and I will give anything it takes to make you more mine, to make you cry out my name in every facet, an entity in this life. I want it to be passionately shared between us, something no one else has. That intricacy, delicacy, and the sweet temptation of desire put freshly upon our lips. What's it going to take to make you see it? My lieutenant, won't you just relax? Let me hold you. I'll make sure it's worth your time. I never let you go, and I never let it be anything less than absolute desire, passion, and the wonderful love that we share. Your skin is the most beautiful in the world, and your voice, every time it escapes, I find myself breathless. The more effect I seem to have on you, the better more I want, even though it makes me greedy, a monstrosity of such. I wish to hone it, to make you mine all over again. You are my love, my lieutenant. Won't you allow me to take you and hold you for the rest of eternity? I could ask for nothing less at all. Your flavor, it's immaculate. And not to be too demanding, but just seeing you like that, it's the most entertaining thing, and the most exciting. I love you. I love you so very much. Won't you always be there to make my heart flutter, so that we may live on the cusp, on the edge of everything, even if it means the world is our enemy. Let us stay together through each and every attempt they try and break us down and separate us, make us nothing more than memories. I won't let them win. I refuse to, because I can't spare a thought to worry about them. The only one I worry about is you. You're my love and my passion. You're my everything, Lieutenant. And I will continue this assault until you stop me, which I know you never would. My beautiful Lieutenant. We'll stop when we stop together. Only then, and none shorter. You enjoy, without even an inch to separate us, the feeling of our skin and our clothing. Nothing but that to separate us. My Lieutenant, how cute your reactions are each and every time we kiss, every time we touch. It's like electricity, absolutely insatiable. The current of love between us like a tether beyond any imagery, beyond anything more than passion and feeling. We will be free, and yet so captivated, captured by each other. My lovely, wonderful Lieutenant. How I love you so. Lieutenant. of you. Lieutenant, you must be mine. And why don't you let me hold you, just like this, just as close as before, and I'll cuddle you for the rest of the night, so that you may have the sweetest, most debaucherous dreams imaginable. I want you to be mine in the best way, my love. Won't you let me make those dreams, as forbidden as they may be, reality? That's what I crave. That's what I need. My sweetest love. My lieutenant. How I want you. I desire you so very much. And my desire for you tells me my love is not misplaced. You've made me feel the way others cannot. In a way I didn't know I was capable of. In a way I feel safe and sound. And I am so proud that I can feel alive with you again. And I can feel like a man amongst men, instead of feeling like a failure. A failure to those who depended on me and who I let die. You are the one success in my life, Lieutenant. And as much as I hate to say it, you are my everything else. Everything in between. I can't have feelings like this without you existing. So if you live, I live. And if you fade away, I disappear as well into the oblivion of nothingness. I won't have a world exist without my lieutenant, because it serves no purpose. It has no feeling. Nothing. I just want more of you. I hunger and thirst for your love, for your everything, because you are everything I ever wanted. My sweetest dream. How the tears dry so fast, because I get to see you smile. I get to see you as my own, my one and only, my truest love, my lieutenant. I'll crave you forever, and want you to be mine for as long as time exists. Lieutenant, let me see you smile. Only when your smile is true. Any other time would simply be not enough. Oh, how much I love you. I wish there was a word that would describe this pain and pleasure of knowing you're the only thing in my life able to save me, to really save me from the nothingness that I felt for so long. Everything I am, I want to make indistinguishable from you. Let our hands intertwine as our hearts go near. I love you. Just relax, my lieutenant. Relax and enjoy this lovely feeling, this pleasure without pain, without anything else. I love you, my one and only, my other half. I'll be a good master, and I'll treat you well, just as well as you are my equal. I know sometimes you want me to give you commands, just like old times when we were up the chain of command, just like that. So I'll keep life simple, bite-sized and understandable. My sweetest lieutenant, you can trust me through everything. I will never stop. Never.